just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
There. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wentz now on 1st down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Now Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jones. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
For the field goal, a 56-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Go, go. 120. 46 down, man. 5-4.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 23. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now a handoff looking right, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
A loss of 2 yards, and it's third down.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Throwing, Jones. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Taking it about the 16. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. This is Jackson on the quick throw from Wentz. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
These two teams all tied after one.
6-6.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Patriots have taken the lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Brought down at the
a huge play there for Chicago. 74 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Second and goal. At the 3-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Score Patriots 14, Bears 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check. No.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down and 10.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. This is caught by Jackson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Wentz. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Sunday.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Now they try the right side here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Jones now to throw on third down. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's fourth down. And problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Makes the score.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Second and 10.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. That's caught by Jackson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Wentz again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Wentz to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for number 83.
Second and 10.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
53, Mike. Sunday. Here, 53, check, 53. Check.
Again, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Now we're first and 10 at the 11.
Sunday. You better be afraid of me. He's coming. Straight 15.
A final shot before half for Wentz. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Rosa set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. After the sack on first down, Wentz. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
For a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. The throw by Wentz caught by Jackson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, Wentz toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
23. Bears.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Out on the because you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Jones on third down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. First down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
He was brought down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The 38-yard line.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Rosas to add the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game at 23 all. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the
throwing is Wentz. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. There's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
2-yard line.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The open man is Smith. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Wentz now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Taken down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Throwing now is Wentz. Flush to his right. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And how about this? It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Patriots have moved out in front. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
31. Bears 23.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. And he stopped immediately there.
The running back.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Taken down.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now this time, Wentz will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
82.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a handoff looking right. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Brings up 3rd down.
And now here's a carry heading left. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. He's at the 30. 10. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
31. Bears 29.
Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Jackson's got it over the middle. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Now 3rd and 13.
Check it back. Run. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Now Wentz. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Number 33, the ball.
Jatavis Brown there on the tackle. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Pats, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Buffalo Bills next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.